What's up, y'all? We just got Ichi the Witch, chapter 18. I was really looking forward to this chapter because at the end of 17, we seen Dad step up and I'm like, yo, I've been waiting a long time to see what she was capable of. I was thinking she wasn't worthy of the title Strongest Witch. But dang if she ain't proved me wrong in this chapter right here. She definitely proved me wrong. I feel like I need to apologize to her, and she's not even a real person. I feel like I need to find her and be like, I'm sorry. I did not know. I am not worthy. Like, that's what I feel like I need to do. But we about to get into this chapter review. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications, man. I will appreciate it. Also, I'm at work, so this video probably won't have too many pictures of what actually went down in the chapter. I do apologize, but yeah, my job rotate weekends, just to be fair, and this is my weekend of work. I do apologize. But I'll be here for you to see my beautiful face on the next chapter, But Des, wow. Kudos to her. I'm very curious how powerful she is, because she didn't even seem like she was serious in this chapter. She seemed like she was still toying around and playing with her opponent, playing with her food. That's just the vibe I got. The fact that you have it where the world hater Magic Beast asked her, like, yo, how many of us have you, defeated? She says, I've lost count. I've lost count. Yo, the fact that she said that and you see all these gems floating around her, she's goated. She is goated. Like, yo, on that page alone, it was at least 100 stones. And I feel like there's some stones we're missing. We don't know the full extent of her powers and what abilities she actually have. Like, yo, I'm very curious if we're going to ever see her go all out. Because in this battle, for me, I don't think she went all out. And I think this was only a fraction of what she was capable of. You guys can let me know how y'all feel. But the chapter starts off. You got her where she's standing next to Ichi. She puts him in some type of bubble. And it's funny as hell because she kicks the bubble to the side and says, out of the way. Then she looks at the Magic Beast and says, like, yo, you're about to face the world's greatest and most powerful witch. I'm looking like, yo, you got to prove yourself. At this point in time, I'm still a disbeliever. That's how I was when I saw this panel. You got it where the Magic Beast doesn't seem to be too worried. He looks at her and says, most powerful. Yeah, right. Then you have it where Daz asks her about an event that took place 15 years ago on the mountain. Like, she asked him if he was the Magic Beast that destroyed that whole area. And he was like, who knows? I don't keep track of the things that I destroy. Which means this guy probably been finishing off people for years. If he's to the point now where he can't remember events that he did, and that was only 15 years ago, I feel like destroying a mountain is something you will remember. So there's no telling how long this guy's been going around just destroying areas if it's to the point where he doesn't even recall whether or not he destroyed a mountain or not. So you have it where he looks at Daz, and I'm really liking this Magic Beast. I hope he isn't defeated. I hope we get to the point where maybe he might retreat and he comes back later on. But you have it where he looks at her and says, like, oh, let me guess. You must have had someone who stayed there. So you must be seeking like revenge. You got anger. You got hatred. Sadness, maybe. All those worthless emotions. Like, I don't know. I feel like that line was so cold. Then you have it where he summons more of his little, I don't know, like deadly angels or dark angels. I don't know what to call them. You got it where everyone at the witch base is watching what's going on. And even when Daz declares that she's the strongest witch, you don't have the head captain, the head leader witch, even disagreeing. Like, she doesn't like smirk or nothing. She's just looking calmly at what's going on. So I'm curious, why is this witch the head witch if she's not the strongest? Is it more so because maybe she was the first witch, or is it more so like she was just selected to be the leader? I'm very curious about that, and hopefully we'll find out at some point, unless they mention it already and I just don't recall. But anyway, you got it where the world hater says, like, yo, you know what? You're about to face your death right now. You have it where Daz has the sword floating in front of her, and she summons some type of creature. Look, I do not know what this is. She summons some type of magic beast where you can't even really see the face, but you can see the arms of it, and the arms look like some type of cosmic design. It just looks crazy as hell. Crazy, but amazing. And then you see stars. And then she says, like, yo, shoot them down. And you got it where this magic beast shoots down all of the angels that this world hater magic beast summoned. And he looks back and he's surprised. He's like, oh, Jean. Then next thing you know, Des is right in front of this magic beast's face. And you know what I'm saying, she ends up like piercing this guy. She does a attack where it's very powerful. It sends this guy flying down to the ground. And you have it where Des walks up to the body of this magic beast. He's split in half now. She says like, yo, you know, you were afraid of that snot-nosed kid, referring to Ichi. He was on the verge of beating you and you got a little scared for a second there. So I'm very curious what Des meant by that. Like, what was she implying? Like, she was saying that this guy was afraid of what this kid would do to him in the future. And I'm very curious about exactly what Des was seeing in Ichi attacks to make her say this statement. I'm very curious about that. But then you got it where the world hater magic beast says like, yo, you know what? I said you was worthless. You wasn't a worthy opponent. I take that back. I apologize. Then you have it where she summons another magic beast to get this world hater beast to speak what trial he has to be acquired. And you have it where he was about to speak his trial, but he snaps out of the trance from this magic beast and he ends up I don't know if he destroyed this magic beast or just like made it disappear momentarily. I'm not really sure about that, but the fact that Des has a magic beast that can make people speak their truth, it's insane. That's another amazing feat. That's like three abilities we've seen her use already. But you got it with Des says like, yo, you're pretty strong if you could keep yourself from answering. That's a beast that makes everyone makes the target say anything she wants, answer any question. So then you have it where the magic beast actually asks her like, yo, how many of us have you acquired? And you just see her standing there saying like, yo, who knows? You got all these little stones around her. At least 30. I know I said 100 earlier. At least 30 to 60 stones. I'm not going to sit here and count because I'm at work, so I'm really pressed for time. But she says, who knows? I've lost count. And it's just crazy that she's standing there, well, not even standing there, floating in the air. It looked like her magic beast one of her beasts is actually holding her. And then she was like, yo, whoopsies. Oh, okay, some of these were your friends? I'm sorry. And I just felt like that was a crazy line to say. But then you have it with a magic beast. It's hard to tell if he's actually looking at Des or if he's looking at Ichi from afar because he's in this like cocoon-like thing being healed. But I'm very curious which one he was actually staring at. And that's how the chapter ends. So like I said, Des is far more powerful than I ever thought. I apologize for doubting her. And I want to see her truly go all out and what other power she acquired. Honestly, I'm curious how Ichi would react once he sees how powerful she is. Would he try to strike her down? Because you know he likes to do hunt for hunt. But then again, that's only against people where he senses a bloodlust from them, where he goes to attack. But I'm very curious. Let me know your thoughts on this chapter down below. And if you like the video, thumb it up, please subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.